The book 60 Minute CFO promises to close the gap between banker, business owner and CPA. But does it really deliver on that promise? Hi, my name is Konrad and welcome to my channel where I discuss business and finance. Today we'll be reviewing a book called 60 Minute CFO by David Daree. If you're looking for a short answer, then yes, to some extent the book addresses this point. It shows different situations in which banker, CPA and business owner find themselves and explains their point of view. But let's get into some more details. In my view, we could divide the book into two different parts. Part number one is focused on financial statements. Part number two is much more about storytelling. In the first part, book explains financial statements. What's balance sheet? What is P&L? What is cash flow? And what are the basic concepts of operating performance? In general terms, the book is written in a very simple way, so even if you're a non-financial person, you will understand those concepts pretty quickly and without bigger problems. Another positive aspect of the book is that it explains how different positions within the financial statements are correlated, how a change within one position impacts another position within financial statements. How do they move together? You will also learn about some basic KPIs that are well explained and put into a context by comparing them against industry averages. Examples of such KPIs are return on equity, inventory days, receivable days, payable days, revenue per administrative employee, and something that author calls survival score, which is a benchmark giving you information on resilience of your company. Well, but if you're looking for some more advanced benchmarks, KPIs, or some complex accounting concepts, you're gonna be disappointed because this book doesn't go so far. The book stays by simple set of financial statements. Let's get to the second part of the book. This is where the storytelling begins. You see, the book uses a set of financial statements to explain some accounting and finance concepts, and on this stage you get to know the owner of the company. He has built a solid and stable business over his lifetime and is now looking to transfer this business to his son. The book also explains different growth stages of the business: startup, fast growth, maturity, and decline. It also shows how different KPIs behave on those stages. The discussed company is somewhere between maturity and decline stage. It has stable revenue streams, comfortable equity buffer, and quite a lot of cash. This is when the son takes over and starts growing the business in a quite aggressive and not very sustainable way. While revenue increases, profitability drops, and free cash flow cannot keep up with the growth of the company. This leads the son into lots of trouble. First of all, he has to discuss this matter with his dad, which is already not very comfortable, but on a later stage it gets even worse. It comes to a discussion between son, father, and banker. The banker is really not impressed. He pushes father and son to implement a rescue plan where the growth rate of the company declines, but the profitability increases, and most importantly, free cash flow is getting better and better. The whole point of this exercise is to ensure that the debt being on the balance sheet of the company is being paid back. The son is not impressed, but at the end of the day he agrees to implement the plan and the company gets to a better stage where it's able to grow and pay the debt. Wait a minute, Konrad, where is the CPA? Well, the book explains that CPA probably knows the most about the financial condition of your company, but at the same time can do the least about it. The book encourages you to build a relationship with your CPA and have these regular discussions about the financial condition of your company, because typically they can provide you with a lot of know-how, but they don't do it by themselves. You have to be proactive about this relationship. What are my final thoughts? I enjoyed reading the book and the simplicity with which it explains some basic financial and accounting concepts. I would recommend reading that book if you're a non-finance person that wants to get a basic understanding of financial and accounting concepts and how the financial statements really reflect the condition of your business. Everything based on easy to understand and practical examples. If you're taking over a family business and you're a non-financial person, then this book is definitely for you. And maybe you're a finance guy that looks for a fresh perspective for a small companies, then, well, it's an interesting lecture. But if you're a seasoned finance professional that is looking to extend their know-how, well, this book will probably not provide you with a lot of new technical concepts. And if you think that book is going to prepare you to be a CFO, well, that's definitely not enough. So, has this book closed the gap between banker, business owner and CPA? It definitely made a solid attempt. And I can see this book being a great support for small business owners to really understand those different perspectives. The perspective of CPA, perspective of banker. From the other perspective, I'm Swiss CPA myself and I know there is quite some work to be done when it comes to managing expectation gaps. If you like this video, you will find another one here, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one.